from fire. Starting out, we dipping, that's when you be hearing sirens.
Hey everybody, welcome back here with Cash Plays. This is Choppin with Screw. You already know. Appreciate you guys tapping in. So we got Elliot here in the building today. Let's give it up to him one more time.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all having me.
Hey man, likewise, man. We got a lot to talk about, a lot of to go over.
Absolutely.
And I want to hear your story, man. So I just want to give you the floor real quick, man. Tell the people, this is where you tell the people who you are, man, what you do, what you about, and what is your vision, man.
My name's Elliot. I go by Elliot. I'm a recording artist from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm just here to make magic, timeless music. That's about it, honestly.
That's about it. So you're from AZ. So if y'all ever heard of Elliot.
I was born in Houston, but I grew up out here, like pretty much all my life type shit.
How long ago did you come here from Houston?
When I was like 3 type shit.
Oh, okay, man.
So
you're definitely Arizonian for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely seen it all. I'm only 22, but like I said, I've been
22 years old, bro.
Yeah, I'm only 22. Yeah,
22 years old. Y'all hear that?
So I've been in Phoenix since I was 3.
We call that youngins out here, man.
Man, the youngins is taking over though.
Hey, facts, man.
We kind of on the come up, you know what I mean?
Bro, it's crazy because a lot of like great artists are young.
You know what I mean? Yeah, for real.
Like even, bro, like just like R.I.P. But like Juice WRLD was young.
Man, all these fools was really young,
bro. Who else is young?
Man, honestly, all these fools is really young. I don't really think you old until you 50.
Hey, that's
I'm
a
gonna
fact.
keep it 100 with you.
Yeah, that's a fact. Hey, speaking about Houston, I'm gonna get right into it. Do you have a Houston influence?
Like musically or like fashion wise or just in general?
I would say just in both, honestly.
Honestly, nah, not really. I'm gonna be 100 with you. Like maybe more in sports, like when I was younger.
Yep.
Like more like in sports type shit, you know what I mean? Like the Texans, you know what I mean? Like the Astros, shit like that. But like, not necessarily musically. A lot of my shit really doesn't even come from Texas, like musically.
Oh, for real? That's crazy because a lot of people don't know this, but Choppin' with Screw is inspired by that southern style of like chopping screwed.
Yeah, no, exactly. That chopped and screwed music, bro. That shit is popping in Texas. I mean, it was popping in Texas. Nobody's really doing that shit no more.
Yep.
But like, I mean, that shit had its time. That shit was booming,
bro. Honestly, bro,
like the chop and screwed remixes. Like there was like a time when like, did you ever fuck with like Spinrilla or like
Spinrilla, like DJ Screw, bro?
Yeah, or like my mixtapes.
Yeah,
like there a lot of like chop and screw shit was on them type of platforms. Like I was fucking them like the homies and shit.
Did you ever hear the 2 Chainz chopped and screwed?
Which song?
No, he had an album.
Oh, a whole album, whole chop and screwed album.
Yeah.
Nah, I have not heard that one.
Oh, bro, you know who had a dope ass fucking chopped and screwed album? Don Toliver. I
actually did hear that one. I did listen to that one. That's because he's got major Travis inspirations, though. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, but that's what like inspired like Screw Valley. That's why we call this Screw Valley. Being out here in Arizona, back in the day, there wasn't that influence wasn't there yet from anywhere really.
Yeah, no, not really, not at all. There still really isn't no like solidified Arizona vibe or sound or nothing like that. Like it's just like it's just like such a like how they be calling like New York a melting pot, how it's just like a whole bunch of different cultures and shit. AZ is really the same way because like we have nothing solidified like sound wise. Like all we really have is like booming Mexican food. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's the only thing that we solidified for, really. You know what I mean?
I feel that. So how would you explain like your sound? Like, what is it? What kind of music do you make, or who do you cater to?
Like niggas who's been through some shit or like going through some shit. Like a lot of my music is written from like either like a past perspective of like shit I've been through, or like a perspective like something like my homies going through. So like it's more like that like pain like. Feel like more like deeper into like like emotions type shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like more pain, emotional type music. I got some other shit like that, you know what I mean? I'm working on like to like attack more lanes, but like my main focus is like that pain, like melodic, like more like get you in your feels type shit, like make you think about some shit. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah. No, for sure. And so, what made you make music? Like, what inspired you to pick up?
So when I was younger, I mean, the dream was always football. You know what I mean? Niggas thought they was going to the league for sure.
Hey man, I ain't mad
Niggas
at
thought
it,
they was
bro.
going to the league. But like when I was younger, I say like 10, 11, no, actually like 9, 10. I played the drums. I had like a drum set, and I had like a drum teacher and shit. So that was like my first introduction to like music, and like I was always pretty cool with my music teacher at school, and just like shit like that. But like I never like pursued it as like a dream. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I thought I was going to the league, bro. Like that's all I really cared about was football. I didn't give a shit about school, nothing. Like getting into nothing really except football. Like, but once I got like kicked out of school, you know what I mean, I got like some trouble. Like there was like no more football. It wasn't really like my main option. You know what I mean? So like I was kind of like had to like decide what I was gonna like do with myself, like life wise. You know what I mean? So that's when I was like, all right, I'm maybe just gonna like dig into this music shit. Cause like I always like freestyle with the homies in the car and shit like that when we smoking, like the smoke session, shit like that, just like freestyling. But like one day I was just like, I'm just gonna start doing this shit, you know what I mean? Just like, cause I never I never like saw myself doing like some like regular shit, you know what I mean? Like what people would call regular, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I was like, no more football. So like, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna pursue the music shit. I love music. I like always like, you know what I mean, been a big like fan of like the art of music. So I was like, fuck it, you know what I mean? And like I seen like other niggas like doing it like that like I knew like personally. And like I just knew I could do it better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that bro, that's honestly dope, man. Like that.
That's like my like why I made music type shit.
Yeah, I mean, and everybody really has their own reasons, and it's just it's like I like to hear people's reasoning because everybody has different inspirations and different aspirations.
Absolutely.
And it's like you rap about stuff that your friends go through.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Exactly. Like past it, like some of my shit may be past tense and present, you know what I mean, from a different perspective, like all type of shit. But like it's usually like, you know what I mean, same topic field, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And for the people don't know is like how long you been doing music for?
Like seriously or just like fucking around?
Seriously, like
2 years.
2 years. That you said like I'm gonna do this full time. I'm gonna make this my career. Like this is gonna be it.
Not even a full 2 years.
Not even a full 2 years.
I'd say like 2 years. Like after this year's over, after this is said and done, after 2022 said and done, it'll be 2 years. Like I had like messed around and shit, you know what I mean, dropped like some little SoundCloud bullshit, you know what I mean. But like when I took it serious, like started putting my money behind it and like really like booking sessions and like just like honing on my craft, bro. Like yeah, I'd say about like 2 years.
Yeah. And for the people who don't know, like it takes a lot of resource, man. Just like not even to do rapping, but to make a song.
Bro, the process is expensive. I mean, if you're doing it the right way, it's expensive. You know what I mean?
Yep.
There's different type of ways you can do it. Like, you know what I mean? It's really not going to cost you nothing. But like, if you really going to do it the right way, you know what I mean? Make sure your shit's your shit. It's expensive, bro. You got to pay the producer. You got to pay the engineer. You know what I mean? Like, that alone is a bag, bro, depending on like how many songs or like how long your songwriting process is or like how long your recording process is or like how expensive the producer is charging, you know what I mean? If you getting the exclusive, the lease, like, you know what I mean? Any of that type of shit, like that's like expensive just itself. And then on the back end of the release, that's even like more expensive. You got like promotion, the video, PR, like it's expensive, bro. Yeah. But like, it's like you get what you get out of it, you know what I mean? Like you buy a nice car, you know what I mean? You're gonna have a nice car. You know what I mean? You put a lot of money into your like music, you know what I mean? You're gonna get what you want out of it, especially if you're the one putting the money into it, you know what I mean? Like you deciding what's gonna happen for your project or your single, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna get what you want out of it if you want it all.
Yeah, and then that's something we tapped in right before this is, excuse me, we talked about like the fact that, you know, everybody wants to be a rapper, an artist, but you have to be ready to be a business person as well.
Yeah, the business will break a nigga.
Yeah.
That shit. People be like, like I know people who have made music and stopped making music just because the extra shit that comes with it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've always seen people like
And they may have even had like a chance to, you know what I mean, do their thing.
Yeah.
But like they just, you know what I mean, the extra shit that come with it, you know what I mean? Some niggas can't hang.
No,
it may become too much, you know what I mean? So people ain't trying to like a big thing I've noticed is people like what's the word? They don't really like notice like that it takes a long time to like see growth. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone wants like instant gratification.
Yeah, everybody wants to be like, look, I'm a rapper. Labels come find me. Like,
exactly.
I'm just gonna chill here right
But
here.
like I didn't even start getting like genuine like extreme support from like even like my close friends from like middle school and high school, bro, until like this project.
Yeah.
To keep it 100 with you, bro.
Yeah, and we're
like
definitely
it took that long. Like I'm not saying it's a long time, but like it took like that long, like that many like songs or like that many like times to like show that like my people that like you know what I mean like got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's like a good thing, but like that's just how it is. You know what I mean? That's how it may be. You know what I mean? Your first song ain't gonna be your best song.
No, facts.
You know what I mean?
You know, and that's really rare that your first song even blows up.
That's that once in a lifetime situation. You know what I mean? That overnight sensations, they happen, but you know what I mean? A lot of them crash and burn.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, telling you before, you know what I mean? I want that lifetime, that like lifetime, timeless music and sound. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to like people to go back in my catalog like 5 years from now and be listening to this project that just dropped and be like, oh yeah, this nigga had it like before he was even like popping. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that. And speaking about projects, so Amethyst just came out. Y'all ever seen? Bless the studio with some merch. So
yes, sir.
So talk to me about so what was the inspiration behind the project?
Bro, so it wasn't even supposed to come out like this month. It was supposed to come out on my birthday, bro. But like I was making a certain type of music, which was still really the same shit. But it was just like what I would consider a lower quality and like honestly what I think everybody else would consider a lower quality. So like I kind of like stood back and like was like, all right, is this really what like I want to put into like a body of work? And kind of just like kept on scratching songs until like I kind of got into like a rhythm to where I was like, okay, like I'm going crazy right now. Like this is gonna be project. Cause like I probably recorded like 25, 30 songs. You know what I mean?
Out of those songs,
I chose six.
Six.
You know what I mean? I chose six. You feel me?
It'd be like that.
Exactly. It'd be like that. You know what I mean? Like I constructed the EP multiple different times. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use this track, and this track. And then I listened to them all. This isn't even cohesive. So it was like me like honing into my sound. I had to like hone into my sound. I like linked with some new producers, new engineers. Just like kind of got like some more people around me that like have my best interests, I felt like. And that's why it kind of took so long. So like the real inspiration was like for me to drop it on my birthday. I'm born in February, you know what I mean? My birthstone's Amethyst. You know what I mean? It was supposed to be like that kind of situation. But it didn't you know what I mean? It didn't happen that way. But I didn't stop that vision, you know what I mean? So I just still pushed that same vision, all that shit. And I still made it happen.
So so you said it was February, but the project came out in May?
Yes, sir.
So what was that? So what really took that long?
Indecisiveness, beat selection, me trying to get like the right sound together. I really had to work. I mean, I really started working on my pen more. Like I said, I recorded so much music in that time. I could have dropped 3 Amethysts.
So you see it? So y'all hear that? Like it's not easy to make a project. Like even for y'all, like it's just 6 songs, which makes it what?
I think it's only like 15 minutes of music.
16 minutes of music.
Yeah, it's not that
16
long.
minutes of your time, but it takes about up to a year to really create the masterpiece that.
And a lot of it is my beat indecisiveness. Like I'll listen to a beat and like be like, oh, I fuck with that shit. Hop in the booth, start recording on it. I'll like lay a hook down and I'll be like, nah, I don't really like this shit. I'm not feeling it. Like I have to like really feel the beat for me to be like, okay, we gonna write a hook, verse. Like we gonna do it all for me to be like that. Like I really gotta love the beat. So it really came down to me finding the right beats, finding like the right producers, you know what I mean, who was gonna keep on feeding me beats to get that situation together. And also to get like the features lined up, to be honest.
Yeah, and one thing too that I commend you for is, you know, we talked about a little bit earlier, is how you network yourself. you know, a lot of
networking everything.
Yeah, we have a lot of the same mutual like people that we know.
Yes, sir.
You know, shout out to Valley Club. You know, they doing the thing out there.
Yeah, shout out Valley Club. Shout out my boy Weston.
Yep.
All definitely mutual people that we know who's doing their thing in the city.
Yep. And I want to tap in a little bit about that. So we talked about a little bit how you were supposed to do a show, and you didn't even get to perform at your own show.
Yeah. So I had I'm not going to name names, but I had brought out an artist, and I was performing. A couple other local artists were performing, and it was supposed to be me and another promoter putting the show together. Other promoter backed out, was on some funny, weird shit. You know what I mean? But like I'm a boss nigga, so I wasn't just gonna cancel the show. I put, you know what I mean, all my bread into it, all that shit. I figured it all out on my own. I pushed the show on my own. Everything was ran pretty much by me. You know what I mean? So it came down to the fact where I was just running around with my head cut off. It felt like, you know what I mean? Which wasn't really a bad thing, you know what I mean? It's a learning experience to necessarily, you know what I mean? But the reason why I didn't perform, it really just came down to niggas just, you know what I mean, being faded, you know what I mean, off other things, you know what I mean, decide that they want to perform early and shit like that. And I got other local artists, you know what I mean, who's like giving me I've given my word to that they got a slot, they got a time to perform, all that shit. I'm a man of my word. So, you know what I mean, I cut my sets, you know what I mean, to make sure that like everybody else, you know what I mean, still gets what I promised, you know what I mean.
Yeah, and then one of them was Weston, right?
Yeah. Weston, you know what I mean, Weston's set was good. Shout out Weston. Shout out my nigga Young Stack who performed. Vintage. Some my nigga Jay Andre. Rich J Kid going crazy in the city. Everyone who performed, you know what I mean, they had a good set. The show was good. I had a good time. You know what I mean? I was just, you know what I mean, just that little situation really happened. You know what I mean? That really dropped back. And, you know what I mean? The experience, you know what I mean? Like I had people there wanting to see me.
All right. So this next show, you having your own different people on there. So tell me a little bit about who you having on this new show.
I got this boy Shiloh baby. He was born in Louisiana. I mean, he's from Louisiana. But he's been out in Arizona doing his thing, you know what I mean? And then I got a female artist on the show, Manny Uchis. She's actually going crazy. Definitely coming up out here in the city, doing her thing. More on that Summer Walker, SZA type vibe. And then the co-headliner I'm doing it with is 10 the Teen Louis. And he's going crazy on the west side. I've been seeing that nigga putting in a lot of work, videos, singles, niggas pumping out a lot of content. So, like I said, bro, it's a small venue, but it's gonna guarantee sell out. We pushing that show crazy. It's gonna go up. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I want to give you your flowers, bro. That the fact that you're 22 years old, you're about to throw your own show. You just
my third show. The third show.
Oh my God. Yeah. 22 years old, his third show. He just dropped a new EP called Amethyst, 6-track EP. And I just want to tap in a little bit about the EP, man, because that's really what we're here for is, you know, this EP has been the most, you know, I would say like the most well-received project you have right now.
Just, most well-received release in general, most anticipated release I've ever had.
Yep.
All that shit.
That shit came out with like merch. Come on now.
I pumped out the merch. You know what I mean? I got a couple of views on the way. I got a couple of videos. Shout out my boy Richie on the camera. We going crazy. We like Cootie and Kanye, really. We just really going crazy, bro. Just locking in. He really shoots all my shit. Just capturing everything.
It's fire, bro.
So we got a lot coming on the way with him too.
Fire. So out of those six records, what is the most sentimental? Like, what is the record for you in that project?
Bro, see, that's so hard to decide because, see, it's either gonna be, I gotta choose between two, really. It's either gonna be between the one with my boy Jelani, Hard to Believe, or that single Flashbacks. Those two songs probably hit like more like this most sentimental, like had like the most like importance to me.
And why is that?
The Flashback song, like, that was like, all my shit, I'm really talking about real shit. But that shit's just like some like real life shit that like really happened to me, like that like changed my perspective on a lot of shit. Like niggas like almost like, you know, niggas crashed their car, niggas almost died, you know what I mean? I talk about how like some of my niggas been like off the drugs, you know what I mean? Fighting that type of shit. So like that song's really deep, you know what I mean? I talk about a lot of shit in that one. Fighting like emotions, demons, shit like that. And then the song with Jelani, that song just, you know what I mean, hits different because it's just like my vibe, like my vibe. And then when he comes in on the verse, you know what I mean? Like it's just a whole different element. Like, you know what I mean? He's like on like that more singing shit. Like he can really sing. You know what I mean? So then that song's more like about like betrayal, shit like that.
Yeah, and I definitely feel that because I even told you when I first listened to it that I was going to listen to it a couple times because I like to take a good feel. Like, is a difference when you first listen to the second or third time you listen to a project, and it's like, yo, you can hear, like, you can feel what you're really talking about.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. That's like one of the main things I'm trying to portray, bro. Is like I was telling you at the beginning, like that, like, you know what I mean, dig deep into your feelings. Like my one homie was telling me, he was like a lot of your music is like, if you ain't been through it, you're not gonna fully understand it. And like I that kind of hit me deep. I was like, damn, I didn't look at it like that. So like, you know what I mean? I make music for like niggas who've been through shit, people who've been through shit, people who are going through shit, like I said before.
And I fuck with that, bro. And so what's next? So all business aside, like what is next for you as music wise? Like, you know, do you have do you have an album coming out? Is this an EP? Do you have an album out?
So this EP was really my first release of the year. We in the second quarter right now. I'm just about to knock out singles the rest of the year, really. I might give y'all another EP in the fourth quarter, but for the most part, I'm going crazy with the singles. I'm gonna keep on people's necks, you know what I mean? Just keep on going crazy. I got a lot more shows I'm putting in the works, a lot more performances by me. I'll be showing a lot more face in the city, you know what I mean? It's gonna be hard to ignore me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, bro. And I look forward to working with you too.
Absolutely, bro. We locked in, bro.
For sure, facts.
We locked in, absolutely.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, with that being said, bro, it's like, you know, we just talk about flashbacks. I think these people deserve a nice little set for them. What you think?
They want it? Yeah.
They want it?
I'm gonna give it to them live. I'm gonna give it to them live. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to them live.
Jeez. Y'all hear it here first. Don't forget, this is Choppin' with Screw. Don't forget to go listen to Amethyst on every platform. Elliot, I want to give you the floor, man. Go ahead and tap in with everybody. Tell them where they can find you, man. Tell them, talk your shit, man.
Y'all can find me at _3lliott_ on Instagram. That's really all I'll be fucking with. I don't really fuck with the social media like that. But if y'all want to y'all need to tap in with me, hit me in the DM. I'm always open, you know what I mean? Working with the features, you know what I mean? That shit's simple. We can easily knock something out. Just come correct, you know what I mean? Let's make magic. That's all I care about. Really, it's all I care about, making magic, timeless music. That's what we doing over here.
Yeah, I heard it, man. He's here for the city, all the way from Houston. You know, he's tapped in with that Screw Valley and that Screw sound. With that being said, we're going to get to the next scene here,
yes,
man.
Yes, sir.
Let's tap in. Let's go.
Man, turn me up.
I get this shit crazy.
Elliot and this bitch. Shout out Choppin' with Screw, man. Cash plays in this motherfucker.
Yo, Tay, what you cooking?
My life flashed before my eyes, yeah. Behind the wheel, I almost fucking died. I swear to God, my life been do or die. What's on my mind sometimes it's homicide. I'm taking drug, baby, to ease the pain. Numb it all with an Novocaine. I swear I'm high, baby, with all the planes, yeah. But I can't land cause I won't feel the same. Yeah, I might just go insane, yeah. Shotgun, I might even blow your brains. Cobain, I'm feeling real crazy, yeah. If you ain't know, I always been the same. Yeah, I'm thinking out the box. I swear to God, I got it out the pot. And in the streets, my name, it holds a lot, yeah. Watch how you hustle, niggas getting caught. My life been so crazy. Wait till I'm poppin', I hear it's so amazing. My life been so crazy. Wait till I'm poppin', I hear it's so amazing. It's a new game. I need the bag, not no loose change. Big body, I'm talking Moosane. You hit my phone, I'm saying no names. Before my time, I'm saying hold on. Been in the studio for so long. Talking down gon' get you rolled on. If you ain't with me, then just move on. Now my feelings in a rage, I really miss my family, so all I really know is pain. Yeah, and we gon' get it through the rain. I even cry some days, but they always feel the same. And I've been hurt for real, yeah. Why you out, why you out the pills, yeah. You smoking what, yeah, you smoke for real, yeah. You smoking what, yeah, that shit ain't real, yeah. Hey, Papa 10, yeah. And I don't know why you try to pretend. When I was naughty, yeah, the room would spin. Put it down cause you were loose end. My life flashed before my eyes, yeah. Behind the wheel, I almost fucking died. I swear to God, my life been do or die. What's on my mind sometimes it's homicide. I'm taking drugs, baby, to ease the pain. Numb it all with a Novocaine. I swear I'm high, baby, with all the planes, yeah. But I can't land cause I won't feel the same. Yeah, I might just go insane, yeah. Shotgun, I might even blow your brains. Cobain, I'm feeling real crazy, yeah. If you ain't know, I always been the same. If you ain't know, I always been the same.